everyone, and welcome back to Crystal Clear, a University Guide. So we have done the daunting and horrible UCAS application. That is finally out the way, and now it's time to focus on either your interviews or your auditions or waiting for your offers. So obviously I'm a performing arts student, so with all of my interviews came auditions. The 5 choices I chose were the Central School of Speech and Drama, Rose Bruford, East 15 Acting School, Guildford School of Acting and Chichester University in the theatre department. So because it's my first choice, I am going to focus on Chichester and talk you all the way through what the audition day was like. So way before we even got to the audition, we were sent this and a lovely email making sure we got it. This is a little your audition booklet from the theatre department, and it basically just talks you through the whole audition day, starting from their ethos as a department all the way through the different activities you will be doing throughout the day, and it ends with a little what happens next page. As well, there's lots of amazing photos included throughout of all the great work that all the students do. So this booklet, before I even got there, just completely got rid of any nerves I had. It made me feel a lot more confident. I felt like I can do this. I know what to expect, which I didn't get from anywhere else. So in that regard, again, it just puts it just really high in my esteem. I really appreciated it. And yeah, I just appreciated the care that they showed. So the audition day itself. With the Chichester audition, all the people in the theatre department auditioned together, so whether you're going for theatre like me, or whether you're going for performance and production, or whether you're going for drama and theatre, or whether you're going for straight acting, you all auditioned together, which I liked as well because it meant that you got to meet a lot more people, and I think it's good to get to know who you'll be working with and seeing around in your department. So we all met in the reception area and walked across to the theatre. In my previous vlog I mentioned that I met a boy called Chris at the open day. He was also at my audition, so that was quite nice. I was a bit like, I recognise you, and he was like, I recognise you. So again, the fact they did an open day where you could do a workshop and get to work and get to know people really helped, because straight away I knew someone at my audition, so I felt a lot more relaxed. We all went in and we had a lovely welcome talk from Ben, a bit about, again, what the day will be like, what the department's ethos is, what their focuses are, and that was brilliant. Amazing to get to know the head of the department already. They spoke to us on a human level. It immediately didn't feel like a peer pressured audition, not naming names, but some places I went, the lecturers wouldn't even come and speak to you, so it was a bit like, I didn't like that. What I liked about what they said at Chai was that you're getting auditioned, but you're also auditioning them, and I just felt like if you can't see the lecturers or see what they're like, well, how can you really get to know the place you're going? So yeah, I really liked that we could get to know the lecturers way before the audition even started. So after that though, the audition did begin, and we started with a movement workshop. So as I've said a couple times, I enjoy dance, but I'm not particularly amazing at it. I do it more so for fun, but the movement workshop, it made me feel really good about my movement abilities. It was really fun. It got you straight away working with other people. There were opportunities to volunteer, which I took to do things, which it's always nice. It's always nice to be given that option, and yeah, I just really enjoyed the movement workshop. It was literally just different exercises, travelling across the room, still touching, never letting go of each other. And then there's little bits as well, individual, kind of in the yoga stretch and that to get you all warmed up. So after the movement workshop, we split into 2. All the actors went into one group and everyone else in the department went in the other. So once we were separated, I went and did my interview, and in the interview you also did a play pitch. So as well as just being asked questions and getting to ask questions about what the uni was like and what I'd be expected to do, we did a little play pitch so they could get to see our creative minds. It had to be on a current issue, I believe it says in the booklet. So the play pitch had to be on a current political issue, either local or global, and you had to do a little play pitch on that and what you do it on. So for me, I did my play pitch on Grenfell. I like typed it all up so I could bring it with me exactly what I wanted to do. I also did like a couple little diagrams just to kind of help, which they really appreciated. So if you are going to audition at Chichester, I would definitely type up your work, do a couple diagrams, just really show that you've like invested a lot of time into thinking about what you would pitch. I really enjoyed that part of the audition. I think actually that might have been my favourite part because as I said, I do really like creating work, and so just getting to sit down and think about what I'd want to do just got me really excited, and I was like, yes, I definitely I just love the feel here. This is something other auditions didn't do, even on their theatre courses, so I love that. So after the pitch, we had to do a acting audition. So for my acting audition, I did 2 monologues. I did Nora from Space One, Isabella from Measure for Measure. So to begin with, we just did like a little warm-up. We warmed up our voices and our bodies, we practiced a bit of our monologue, and then we performed them to each other. So the one I chose to perform was Nora from Space Wang, just because I really related to that one and I felt really confident with it. So I performed that monologue to everyone, and in turn I watched everyone else, and it was like a really nice supportive environment. You know, you clapped, and you were given, like, you were told, take as much time as you need to prepare, no rush. And yeah, it was good, it was really fun. So after that, we did our second monologue, and for this we did it in a workshop style, which I liked as well, because I remember during the workshop, as I was going around the room just pretending there was a camera following me, doing my monologue, I was like, it doesn't have to be perfect, I'm not in an audition. I was in an audition, like, I was so relaxed. Like, the fact we did a workshop as well, and like we did an exercise where we went in a circle, and like you'd go in and you'd do your monologue to everyone, you'd be given directions, or someone would come in, you'd have to do your monologues to each other. It was brilliant. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I found it so fun. I wasn't stressed at all like I was at the other ones, and that made it really special. Had lunch, and oh my god, was the food good. The sandwiches were so nice, they had orange juice, they had these really nice like vegetable crisps, and okay, I know the food isn't an important part of the audition process, but I've been to some places where the food has been either non-existent or, to be frank, quite gross. So oh my god, did I enjoy these sandwiches. They were really nice. I had to try not to eat too many though, because I didn't want to get a stitch. So finally, after lunch, we went and did a devising workshop. So during lunch we were given a little book called The Oyster Boy, and we were asked to read it because we were told we'd need it later on. We were told we needed to devise something based off of the key moments of the Oyster Boy. So the Oyster Boy, for you that don't know it, is about a boy who was born with an oyster head, and eventually his parents eat him to fuel their sex drive. It's quite a disturbing book, but lots to devise from it. So I got into a group and we devised a bit of physical theatre, a bit of narration, all on this book. And I enjoyed that. Devising is something I love, and it was nice to be able to get to work with people, get to share ideas. We were watched throughout this whole process. I think they wanted to see how we worked with other people, but also what we would do creatively. Skill-wise and like kind of creative thinking-wise, they've already seen what we can do in our pitch and what we could do acting-wise in our acting audition. So this was all about teamwork, and I love working as a team. One of the things I love about theatre making is that it's not a horribly competitive industry. You have to work together to succeed, and I really like that. So to end the day, we sat in a little circle, we had a little debrief from Electrical Pete, and he just kind of spoke us through like how we thought the day went and like next steps, and we got to ask any questions we wanted at the end, and it was a really brilliant day. I was so relaxed throughout the whole thing, so nervous going in, left feeling like ecstatic. I loved it, and everyone was lovely. The lecturers were lovely, the people that I auditioned with were lovely, and it was a great day. So that's the Chichester audition for anyone planning to audition there. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions for you on anything else about the audition. Likewise, if you'd like to see me do a little video on my Central audition, my Rose, my East or my GSA audition, please just leave them in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to do a little video on those for you if that's what you would like. So that was Crystal Clear, a University's Guide, and I hope to see you in my next vlog. Thanks for watching.